I think that love of everything is the big thing. Wake up and be in love. Be in love with life. The idea of living on this planet. I have a chance, like a lot of people don't have it. I travel around the world. I've seen so many different countries. I've seen this planet in so many beautiful ways. And I've come to another understanding in my life, which is my understanding from a biological point of view. And that is, I perceive this planet as heaven. That we were born into heaven. We don't die and go to heaven. We come into heaven. In other words, I recognize something I never knew as a biologist until I started to understand the nature of how the brain, the membrane of the cell worked. I didn't believe in spirituality. I was, hey, genes, proteins, cells, that's all machines and stuff like that. I since have seen the mechanism where our identity is not even in here. Our identity is a broadcast. I have receptors, you have receptors for an identity. No two people have the same set. They're called self-receptors of all. That's a hell of a name. Self-receptors, receivers of self. Well, it is. It's a broadcast. My identity is picked up on the surface of my cells. I have these antennas, like a combination lock. You have a set on your cells, but we don't have the same set. We may have some overlap, but not the same set. No two people have the same set, meaning I can't take cells or organs out of my body and put it into anybody else because they have a different self. And the immune system will eliminate it. I said, well, where's the self? The immune system recognizes it. It's these receptors. I said, what if you take these receptors off? I said, well, then it's a generic human cell. It's going to anybody. But when the self receptors are on, it's a unique human cell. It's an individual. I said, yeah, but the receptors, we were counting those as what makes us different. I go, they're antennas. They receive a signal from the environment. So my identity is something being picked up from the environment played through my cells. If I die, which is the thing that really hit me, well, the cells and the receptors are gone. Yeah, but the broadcast is still here. The broadcast. So if another embryo shows up in the future with the same combination, then I'd be back on the air again, but in a different body. For me, it blew my mind because I didn't believe in spirituality. You know, as a scientist, when at that moment that I said, oh my God, I'm an identity I'm a broadcast. And I said to myself, why have a spirit and a body then? Why not just be the spirit? And my cells, being quite humorous, I think, responded by saying, Bruce, if you're just a spirit, what does chocolate taste like? And then it hit me, I said, oh my God. All of our senses are mechanisms. Eyes, ears, nose, taste, touch. They convert our world into sensation. But the nervous system doesn't see pictures or smell things. It just gets the vibrations. We are converting our experiences into nervous system vibration. The communication is all vibration, electromagnetic vibration. And we broadcast that. And I said, well, where's it going? I said, well, going back to source. A spirit cannot taste chocolate. It doesn't have taste buds. It can't see a sunset. It doesn't have eyes. But if I get into this virtual reality suit and have all these experiences, my nervous system translates them into a vibration and they go back to source. But that's the pleasure and the creative aspect. That's why I look at it as heaven. In a body, I am creative. I can build, I can move, I can do things, I can sense things. And as I realized, oh my God, we came here to taste the chocolate. We came here to see those sunsets and that. And all of a sudden I realized, boy, my programming the first 7 years as a male offset that. Because what did we learn as males generally? Not to be sensitive. Well, that's where I weigh the difference between women and men. Women are allowed to be sensitive. We have shut it off. Why? Well, if you're going to be a soldier, you can't be sensitive. So we have been programmed to be insensitive. Of course, that makes a crap relationship with women who are sensitive because they look at, oh, you're an insensitive lout, you know, and it's like, that was my programming. I thought, wow, what a waste of a life to cut off those sensory experiences. And so one of the things I learned after, the cells taught me was go out and taste it and touch it and smell it and feel it. And if it's good, do it again. If you don't like it, don't do it again. This is an opportunity to experience the planet.